Cleansing breath.
You got this. You got this.
I do it a couple of times here and there. All right, just kidding. All right. Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's Michael Beck with the ChatGTM podcast, coming to you live from the Texas Restaurant Association here in beautiful San Antonio, Texas, home of the Alamo, home of the Riverwalk, and for now, the home of the Texas Restaurant Association show.
Yes,
I am here, honored, blessed, and jazzed to be with my new guest, Miss Emily Williams-Knight, the CEO and president of the Texas Restaurant Association.
Yes, beautiful. Well done.
I'm glowing on all this radiating energy and goodness coming out of you. It's like warming my hands on
I do
fire.
like it though, because sometimes it's a little too much for people. So
I hear that about myself a lot.
Yes, that's why we get along.
Yes,
that's why we
we're
get
like
along.
peas and carrots here. All right. So Emily, first off, how are you today?
Grateful.
Yeah?
I mean, honestly, I woke up this morning and I was like, what do I feel? I feel grateful.
Do you pinch yourself sometimes, like how to get here?
Yes, because you have people come up to you and they're like, thank you, you helped save my business, thank you to your team. And I still feel like a little girl from Connecticut. You know, I don't feel the role. I just feel like this is what we were meant to do and have to do for the industry. So I just feel grateful.
You're where you're supposed to be.
100%. God put me here for a reason. Yeah.
Pay attention to that one. I love that.
Yep.
So Emily, let's start by defining, for the people that have been sleeping under a rock or might not be aware, what is the Texas Restaurant Association and why does it matter more now than ever, in fact? That's getting that way.
And you know what? Living under a rock, I didn't know what this was either. You know, I came through education and corporate. And the way I like to think about it is if you're a single restaurant standing in El Paso, Texas, and you have an issue with the health department, you can't get a drive-through, you have a TABC issue, you're going to be hard-pressed to break through the noise of 58,000 restaurants.
Yeah.
But if we can coalesce all those voices under one, which is the Texas Restaurant Association, we can actually be your advocate. We can take all the voices of the beverage, the food, the production, the suppliers, bring them in and go to the legislature in the local level, the state level, or the federal level and do two things. Stop bad ideas and laws that are going to hurt businesses.
Okay.
By lobbying, and two, pass great laws that will help businesses be successful.
Can you give an example of something that you guys recently did that brought that to life?
Property tax reform, alcohol to go, right? Best thing I think is regulatory consistency. So imagine if you open one restaurant in Dallas, you want to expand. If you go across one county, there are 254. Their laws are going to be different. How do you scale a business? So we went to the legislature, and I say we, I have a brilliant head of public affairs named Kelsey. Wrote an incredible law, and now all the economic and labor laws are consistent across the entire state. That gives restaurants predictability, and it allows them to say, if I open in this one county, I'm going to have the same laws in this county. And that is one of the greatest things we did to help scale Texas.
Removing complication and friction through the process of
give
scaling.
People predictability. Restaurants have no predictability. So we're doing anything we can to make things more predictable for them.
And a lot of times, and I'm not saying this is a ding, they just want to make great food, create great experiences for people, have a great, exciting concept, and there are all these other things that happen outside that sphere. Is like, oh my God, it's
you know what?
unknown
That's
territory.
Us. That's us. We say all that, not good stuff, not fun stuff. That's what we love. You go take care of your people and your guests.
Let us handle the rest.
Let us do that, and then we will make sure the trusted source. So we will give you can a service dog come on my patio, right? Can I stay open and serve alcohol to one in the World Cup? What do I do about 80-20? I got an audit. ICE is on my front door. Like, what do I do? All of that comes to the TRA. So we want to be that source. And we've just, as you can tell, that's what we're accomplishing.
So this is a question that's a little bit off the reservation, but it seems like it'd be a logical step. So there's an advocacy part of this. Is there assistance on the legal side? Do you have people that you know inside the organization that can help these restaurants navigate some of these waters?
Even better, we have a law center.
Hey now.
So we have a consultancy center where we vetted consultants to help restaurants. We have a law center, which helps people that want to have 15 minutes. Actually, we give, as a member, you get 15 minutes of free legal counseling. So maybe you have one simple question. We have a team of lawyers that'll answer you for that. And then, of course, we have the entire other side of our organization, which is where the trade show comes in, which is how do we educate and connect operators to make them better at what they do. And that's what we're doing here in San Antonio.
Are we touching on the foundation now too?
Oh my gosh, the foundation is completely separate.
So much good stuff
How
going
about
on
you say
TRA.
and there's more.
But wait, there's more. It's like an infomercial.
I was going to say, but now all of a sudden, like this is where my heart is. So our foundation, we have almost 30,000 high school students learning culinary arts in the state of Texas.
I heard that last night, Then
we have almost 60,000 people that are in the criminal justice system. that are just as involved, that are actually getting the skills, the tools, the resources, the certifications.
A fresh start program.
And then we connect them before they exit. And their recidivism rate goes into the single digits by this program.
I believe it.
And I've spoken at that graduation, and if you don't believe in a second chance, like, come on.
Right.
And so to know that they can come, we'll hire anybody. We don't care what your background is, first chance, last chance.
Yeah.
And then we do a lot of relief. And so we had our Central Texas floods.
Yeah.
And we brought Denny's in, the generosity of Denny's, and we fed people for 2 days. And then we said, we're going to come back. And we came back again. And so that's our workforce arm, but it's also the heart and soul of making sure that we have 1.5 million employees here. We're the largest employer in Texas.
Wow.
And the fastest growing restaurant industry.
Wow.
If we don't do something to keep that flow of talent coming, our restaurants will not be able to grow. You can't scale if you have no people.
Why is it growing so much here in Texas? Why is it accelerating? It's because people are moving from other states and looking for better opportunities?
Moving. I think that when you come to Texas, and maybe you're seeking a better tax environment, so you're in a high tax state, we can all look at the data. They're all migrating south. Like the Carolinas are going to Florida, obviously Texas. Florida, Texas. I'm a Boston girl, so Texas. But they're doing it because they want either to save money, they see a better economic, but what do they need? They need housing and they need food. So as those mouths move in, we're 51% of the food dollar.
Wow.
So you can't feed all Texans without restaurants. And so I think, and also, to be honest, Texans love to eat out. This is new to me.
Yeah.
They love to dine out. And so we've seen that over and over. And so I think people see this as a great place and they love the business environment that the governor has kept Texas a great place to do business.
Wow. So I learned a little bit about that last night at your, we call it gala or award ceremony?
Yeah, the award, the Texas Restaurant Awards.
Congratulations, that was well attended.
Oh,
a lot of great food vendors you guys had in there. Who's the winner, by the way?
Yeah, so the winner was the Boiler House, which is at the Pearl.
Okay.
And it was guest nominated, and last night was really special.
It was.
I mean, you have to celebrate each other.
I saw some people crying.
I cried.
Yeah.
I mean,
was it from DQ? He was actually a customer of mine when I was at a software company. Yeah.
They are they are the epitome of maybe one day I'll own a Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
And now I'll have dozens and build a company that is so it's called F&P.
Right.
And they actually have hats.
Right?
I have a hat from them. It says, "Be kind."
Oh.
I mean, come on.
That's actually how we end every podcast.
Do you really? I'm like, if you can do anything in the world, you have the ability to do it's to be kind.
Yeah, be kind.
And so it was, last night was incredibly special, and we raised a ton of money for the foundation.
Is the silent auction over yet?
Today at 4:00.
Today at 4:00. Maybe I'll get this up before then. Maybe we'll get some last minute bids. So you have to be in Texas to vote or
no, you
buy
can be
something?
Anywhere. You can be a grandma, grandpa, kid. Please vote. Yeah, please buy something.
Okay, so if this is being seen nationally, I don't want people to think that, well, it's just Texas.
Oh yeah, no, there's one of us in every state.
So, but how do you get involved in the TRA? If you want to be a vendor, if you want to show at this event, you had 600 different vendors here at this event. It's bigger than the year before, right?
Much bigger.
Right, and you brought in the bar part of it. You brought
so we purchased the Bar and Nightclub Alliance, and we purchased the Bar and Nightclub Show.
Okay.
And we only started integrating in March. So just imagine what next year is going to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we really want my dream, and really it's Tony's dream. So Tony leads this for us. Abrascato is amazing.
Yes, he is.
And I get credit because I hired him. But we actually went in Chicago, and so I have 2 Chicagoans that I brought to Texas. But his dream is that we have this giant tent, and everything about the restaurant industry is in one weekend, right? So imagine if you are now going to a bar show and you're going to a bakery show and you're going to a, what do you call it, buy your pots and pans show. Why not? And then embed it. I mean, the education sessions have had over 100 people in every single one.
Oh yeah, Matt Rolfe was up there a moment ago. It was a packed house. No, I was running by it, but
it was unbelievable. He's a dream.
Yeah, he is awesome.
I love him. I love
the
Matt.
folks that lead, and Amy Hom, and that whole crew.
I do lead for Amy Hom.
Oh,
so
I'm a lead volunteer too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I speak there with no time I have because I want to give back to that next generation, but also because of Amy.
Yeah, she's
I'll do
something
anything
else.
for Amy Hom.
Was she in the tapas competition? If not, we need to get Barcelona Wine Bar in the tapas competition.
Oh my, they weren't.
They're a tapas company.
By the way, why did I not think of that? Don't tell Amy. But now we've just told Amy.
We just told you you're participating next year.
I forgot you. And she's my board member, so that's a really bad miss.
That just means you're moving really fast.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
They are in next year.
Okay.
Because next year we hope that you'll go right from here to Spain.
Yeah. So
Not
tell me
Mexico
about that
first.
journey. So now there was this tapas competition you had here.
Yep.
There were a number of chefs that lined up to serve delicious dishes. You had judging.
That was unbelievable.
And so now is this something that you're campaigning to have this as part of the global?
Correct.
Or is this
correct.
now something that is happening? How's that working?
And I'll tell you how it started. Fernando Salazar is a brilliant man.
Yeah.
And he was emailing Tony for months, and Tony wasn't responding, because you can imagine we get a lot of inbound.
Yep.
Everybody wants to partner, and so we go to our ProStart competition, which is our annual high school event. We have over 1,000 students competing. If you need to come, you need to come, because your heart will be, and they're all competing. And this little guy, I can say, that little guy kind of walks up and he's like, I need to meet you. And I said, go talk to Tony.
Right.
And guess what? From that in March, we now were the North America site for this incredible tapas competition.
Wow.
This winner of ours, we announced last night, that you saw was sobbing.
Yes.
Is going to Mexico to compete for North America, and that winner goes to Spain, where Tony will be to celebrate. Our dream is next year. This is North America.
This is the qualifier.
And we said, and how blessed that the friggin' Spain team is in the World Cup still.
Wow.
Woo-woo, tapas in
Ole,
Spain.
ole,
Yeah.
ole,
Who could have
ole.
imagined? We won't talk about Argentina because
Yeah.
rigged. No, just kidding.
Have some opinions there? No,
Yeah,
just kidding.
I'm all about Harry Kane.
So Emily, for the people that are in Texas that want to join, participate, volunteer, what's the best path?
You can go to txrestaurant.org.
txrestaurant.org. Okay.
And if you're not a member, I just wish, and I'm sure you'll have content, like, you can't sit in your restaurant right now and think you have all the answers.
No.
And you have to be humble enough to know that you may be having a great month, but we want you to have a great history with your business.
Yeah.
And the only way you can do that is by learning.
Yeah.
And you have to open your hand and receive, right, in order to give. And so to me, it floors me. There's nothing worse than hearing or reading it or getting a call when it's too late.
Right.
Hey, the media did a story that I may close, but they told me I should talk to you. And it's like, we could have saved you money on your
It's like
insurance.
seeing your doctor when you think something's wrong and you didn't.
Bingo. And you waited till it was too late and you had all the symptoms. And so I can't tell you how many restaurants come to us and are like, you saved my business. You helped me grow. You helped me navigate a very difficult time. Like, just join, for God's sakes, right? I mean, you get so many benefits for like such a little, not even like 50 cents a day.
A big insurance benefit I was hearing about? Like, if it covers the cost? Like,
you get 2 checks for workers' comp that you don't get anywhere else, right? And so the way I think about it, if I'm one restaurant, I don't have any economies of scale of buying. Right? So I'm gonna be offered the lowest price. What the association does and is able to do is crowd all of that.
Purchasing power, right?
In healthcare, crowd all the lives. Healthcare is one of the greatest crises we're experiencing. And so either it's too expensive, you have to give it to your employees. They don't take it.
Complexity too.
Right. What they really need is like a teledoc plan with a little emergency rider. Well, you can't get that, but we can. And so that is where we really just wish people would take a breath. Look at the association, txrestaurant.org, look at all the benefits. And if it's too expensive, email me, enight@txrestaurant.org. Like, if you're a new restaurant or you're struggling, enight@texasrestaurant.org. I will txrestaurant.org. I'll help you, right? Like, we want people to get the benefits.
When we were at the NRA show, Technomics shared some data with 42% of restaurants didn't turn a profit last year.
I think it'll be worse this year. And it's because the cost of goods continues to accelerate. And God forbid you're a protein restaurant. For us, we estimate about 3,400 barbecue only. That is more restaurants and barbecue than some states have totally.
Oh, wow.
And they are getting crushed by the cost of beef, and it's not going to get better anytime soon. So what are we doing, right? It's like one of those, like, well, okay, we need 2 years for the cattle to be born, and then it's got to go to Amarillo, and the largest. Well, then why don't we get the whole supply chain together and talk about what the things we can bring to Congress and say, because affordability is a
farmers
crisis.
to grow more, or make it easier for them to get to market.
And so those are, but we're always thinking about, like, where are those breaks in the supply chain, like THC. What's going on with THC? Well,
people aren't drinking as much anymore.
They're not drinking, but they're going towards. And so let's make sure that today we preserve the right for our restaurants to sell it, so tomorrow they're not boxed out.
Right.
So that's what we always have to be thinking about. Where are we headed? Right. Where cottage food industry. It's great you want to bake grandma's lasagna and sell it to your neighbors.
Yeah.
Not okay with us because you're competing with restaurants.
Right.
You wouldn't even think that's an issue, but that's something
Is it?
Oh, huge issue.
Is that the same thing as food trucks too, or that more mainstream? Before it was pretty intrusive back in the day, right?
Yeah, I think food, I see an important role for food trucks, and the reason is for a lot of people, it's where they can start.
Yeah.
The cost of brick and mortar, let's say it costs $2 million now to build out.
They can have 150
but
grand
start a
to be
food truck, but that food truck needs to be under the same regulation as a restaurant.
Can't
because
pop up outside of a restaurant.
And you can't create an unfair. And that's my thing is if you want to have a cottage food industry, then you go through the same health inspections, the same permitting,
licensing,
right? Because if not, you're creating, frankly, sometimes an unsafe, but also an unfair advantage. And so we have to protect the industry from all that constant.
I love it. And across Texas, I noticed yesterday during the award ceremony, there were a number of chapters that were listed.
24.
There's 24 chapters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen, I'm from Connecticut. I get on a plane in Dallas, and it is an hour and 40 to El Paso.
It's a big state.
I could drive to Boston then.
Yes.
So you just have to think of the scale.
It's vast.
I mean, so the geography that we have to cover.
Yeah.
And we can't assume that Amarillo has the same issues as Austin. They may not. And so by having these chapters around the state, we have local to make sure our local businesses are protected. They roll up obviously to the state. And then we're incredible partners with the National Restaurant Association. And we work especially in advocacy every day, hand in hand, supporting all the great work they do in Washington.
So does this advocacy flow into the NRA's mission as well? It all kind of collectively
honestly,
approaches?
Back and forth, right? So as the NRA is doing all the federal advocacy, they'll maybe come to us and say, hey, we have this issue. Can you get to this lawmaker of yours? Or, hey, Emily, we need your team pushing this. It's a big issue. And so that relationship is everything to our members.
No silo there.
And no silo, and they get membership. When you join us, you get membership in the NRA.
Even better.
And that's one of those hidden secrets that I wish more people knew is that you actually get both.
You get them both here.
You get them both. And you're local. I mean, just join.
I love it. So we're here today, TRA show. We're going to wrap up big. What's next for your organization over the next in Q3 and Q4?
Yeah. So we're getting ready for a legislative session. So we just came off a 5,400-mile journey. Kelsey and I went to every chapter.
Okay.
And we listened. We brought lawmakers, restaurant owners, and the TRA.
5,400 miles in Texas.
Just in Texas.
That's a big state, y'all.
And you know what? I don't drive well in the car. Anyone will tell you, I got to go. But I did it.
Yeah.
But we learned. And what we did is we took everything we heard.
Yeah.
We put it all together, and then we create one legislative agenda.
It's like a whistle-stop tour.
It was. Yeah. And it was so fun because you get to experience, oh my gosh, I did crawfish. But this is a funny story. So I don't know. I'm not a crawfish. I'm going to say it online. I'm not a crawfish person.
Mud bugs.
I put blue gloves on.
To eat?
To eat the crawfish. And of course, someone posted a photo and that went viral and they told me I was weak. Everyone said I was weak. And then I left that and then went to a Seder dinner at a Jewish synagogue the next day. And then I went down to the coast and ate oysters for the first time that we helped make that situation happen for Texas. So
what do you mean they make that situation happen?
So right
New oyster beds? Or?
Yes. So we actually have mariculture in the state of Texas now. I came into this, I wish it was my idea.
Right.
I came into it the year that it was passed. A gentleman named Brad Lomax, great idea from Corpus Christi, Texas, said, we're relying on everyone else to produce our oysters.
Yeah.
We can do this. And he created the business. We passed the legislation. We've since passed further legislation. And we grow our own oysters off the coast of Corpus Christi now. I thought they were not an oyster person, but always willing to try.
Sure.
And I'll be honest, I might like North American a little bit better. But these were good.
Okay.
And they're ours. And they're from Texas. And we can source them.
Are they big? Are they medium sized?
Medium.
Little guys? Okay,
medium.
So those are good for roasting oysters.
Great for roasting.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I think, we did a tax credit if you recycle the shells. And so, again, it's trying to think what we can do to help Texas. And so, and so for us, we only meet every 2 years. Only a couple states have this.
Yeah.
Our legislature meets every 2 years for 140 days.
So it's a big deal.
So it's quick, it's fast, you have a very little time.
Yeah.
Stop bad stuff, pass good stuff. And so Kelsey is brilliant. She's the best public affairs person there is. And we're getting really close. We'll go to our board meeting in September, suggest the agenda, all driven by the board. But they're incredibly supportive. We have over 100 board members representing every industry of the state and or every segment. And off we go.
Wow, I love it. There's so much to cover.
Oh, and one other thing, sorry. And there's one more thing. So one of the things we started a couple years ago was travel with the TRA. So we really think that in order to be fully rounded, and you need to know about other cultures.
Sure.
And so we established Travel the Tiara. We went to Italy for almost 2 weeks.
Yep.
And toured manufacturers. We harvested olive oil. I actually did the deal with
You
the
did
olives.
pressing?
We not only pressing, but I took the big thing and on my back and shook them from the tree.
Oh, wow.
It was kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, of course.
We did wine. And then we went to Portugal and Spain. Last year we went to the ship and bounced around the Greek Isles and learned all about Greek culture. And this year, because we have 6
Is
cabins
that a TRA
left,
trip other people could go on?
6 cabins. Anybody, 6 cabins,
Wow.
as long as you're not weird.
Oh, that leaves me out.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. But we're doing a river cruise, and we rented our own riverboat, brand new riverboat, and it's going to be all through Germany and Belgium
You're going
and
up the
Amsterdam.
Rhine.
Yep, and we're going to go and do all things this fall. And I'll tell you, the people that go on this, we had about 60 last time. They become the best of friends. I mean, you just bond. I mean, you're with all restaurant people, and so I think those are the kind of things we try to think about the TRA to bring more value is. Why not make a trip and let's go? And spoiler alert, 27, Japan.
Oh my.
We partnered with a Japanese group that is amazing. I met her at a Japanese American event. And they bring big groups of Americans for the authentic Japan experience.
They say you're ruined if you have sushi over there. Yeah, they say you're ruined for life if you have sushi in Japan.
We're not just going to go march around, but this is going to be really special. So 27, put it on your radar.
Well, Ellis Winstanley, your chairman this year,
Amazing.
had shared with me there's such an international presence starting to show up here. He said, did you see the Italians? Did you see the Guatemalans, right?
Absolutely. I was down in Mexico City twice already.
Wow.
And I'll be down there in 3 weeks at the Mexico show. I truly believe no matter what's happening at the highest levels of government, we have to bring people together. So I went down, I toured different facilities, I ate in restaurants, and there's a number of folks here like Amphor and others that brought their wares from Mexico.
Oh, wow.
And are having an incredible show. And so my dream in San Antonio, I have a lot of dreams, obviously, but it's so fun to dream.
Well, dreaming big, right?
Well, dream and then have a plan.
Yeah.
And is to continue the international collaboration.
Wow. Well, thank you
there's actually
so
a
much.
sushi robot if you haven't seen it yet.
I saw that.
It's crazy.
I mean, even these ladies over here on a camera site, what's the name of the brand? Jalisco? I can't read.
Oh, yeah. Jarritos. It's the Mexican soda.
They're wearing these beautiful Dias de los Muertos outfits, and just amazing
and
colors.
And they've stood there all day.
Yes. Yeah. In fact, when they want to rest, they just sit right where they are.
Oh.
I haven't seen them leave. Like, these guys are
They're
amazing.
Beautiful
Whoever their
too.
PR agency is just so sharp.
I mean, that's who we are.
Yeah.
That's our that's who we are.
It is the culture.
It's
It
cool.
is the culture.
Yeah.
So if people want to reach out to you directly, what's the best way for them to contact you?
Enite@txrestaurant.org.
Are you on LinkedIn?
And I have no admin, so I answer my own email.
Oh, wow.
Yep, but and I'm the only Emily Williams Knight on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Emily Williams Knight, LinkedIn, and I'd love to connect. I mean, it's the industry about people.
It is about people.
So
absolutely.
It's so fun to talk to you too.
It's an absolute pleasure, Emily.
Yeah.
Really.
It's been fun.
I get it now. She's got a lot of good stuff going on here. I love her energy, her vibe. Like I said, when I got here, I'm just warming up at the fire. This is beautiful.
And you always say people will follow me and they don't even know where I'm going, but they're like, she's about to do something nuts.
Where's she going? I don't know. It's going to be somewhere good. Yeah.
You never know. And if it's not, we'll have fun.
Buckle up. Yeah. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us here today at the ChatGTM podcast at the Texas Restaurant Association show. We got more content coming here, but I don't know if I can top this moment here with Emily. There's so many good things that this organization is doing. I think that's it, right? Indelible fingerprints of goodness.
Yeah, just
I think you guys are leaving.
goodness and kindness.
Yeah. And hospitality is a business about people, serving people, taking care of people. And I think we lose sight of that sometimes.
We do.
In pursuit of profits or in pursuit of various agendas. But at the end of the day, if we can all gather somewhere, have a great meal, the people that support us get taken care of, the servers get to go home.
And people feel seen.
Yeah,
in a digital world, when someone can see you, it's everything.
Yeah, exactly. And plus the people, so many people that work in our industry depend so heavily on the restaurants for the livelihood.
We're their lifeline.
Right?
We're their lifeline.
Absolutely. We're the first place people find their job, get their training on their first where they're going to go in life. They get exposure to technology that's probably going to prime their interest in other things.
It's the one industry you can be a dishwasher to an owner very quickly.
Somebody once told me, and Chad's heard me say it a number of times, a business partner, the restaurant industry is a bunch of mismatched socks that end up in the same drawer.
Oh, it's definitely.
But they're beautiful socks.
They're beautiful. And it doesn't matter any two you put out, they work together.
Yeah, and there's a lot of broken roads that led us here. And everything we did taught us who we need to be right now to be the person in the moment that we need to be.
Well, and in a world that's going digital so quickly with AI, the folks that can connect and have empathy and kindness, they're going to be the winners.
Well, I think that's going to, I think eventually the cream in this AI world is going to be the people at the top.
100%.
It's going to stand out of all the AI slop that comes out,
Yep.
the AI avatars. It's going to be warm people having warm
Completely
human
agree.
conversations.
Authentic people.
100%.
Yep.
100%. Everybody, this is an Emily Williams night. The CEO and president?
President CEO, but you can say, or just Emily.
I'm a little dyslexic, so I'll put one before the other.
You can say anything you want.
But anyways, it's been a fantastic moment here with you, and I look forward to next year, and maybe I'll weasel into one of these trips she's talking about.
Yes, you're invited. You and Chad are both invited.
We're going to do it. All right. So this is us signing off here from the show. We'll see you guys in the next one. If you have any questions about the TRA, I'll put you in touch with Emily. I'll put you in touch with Ellis Winstanley, with Tony Abrascato, the CMO. I am a huge fan of this organization. Just having walked around here a couple of days, they've become my friends.
Yes.
And I want to love on them. So if everything I can do to help spread the word, just say the word. So for now, we'll see you guys later. And as always, in closing, random acts of kindness, sprinkle that stuff everywhere. You never know whose day you're going to make better. Just like Emily made my day better, spending some time with me.
Yeah, same.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Wide open skies and a desert glow, where the Rio Grande and the wild winds flow. Boots on the ground, guitars in the air. Hello, Texas, I feel you